Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we have completed landing part of this application. If you have not seen that video, just go to description and check out the link. In this video, we are going to work on sign up as well as verify part, email part. So let us start with that. So I have already started my backend services on port 8080 and let's go to the VS Code and here we are. So first we are going to generate an environment file. So there we are going to store our the backend URL so that we can hit the API. So here we have to write ng generate environment, and it will create a folder inside this app folder, and there we can see, okay, here you can see, right, okay, outside of app folder we can see there's a two files is created. One is for the prod, this one, and this is for development. So in this one basically we have to like right here, get inside this one, then we have to write production, and this one is set to as a true, and then we have to pass the API URL, that the backend URL. So http//local host and 8080/API. So this is the path of the backend, right? And we have to just copy paste this two line of the code, and we have to go to the development, and here we can also paste it over here and just set this one as a false. And after that we have to go to the app modules of this application. So app, and we have app module. We have to scroll down a little bit in this one, and after this one we have to add here like provide HTTP client, this one, and save this. So basically all the HTTP API calls we need a this one, so that's why we need to import this. You can explore more about this, why it is used and how it is used and everything. Okay, so this need to be import over here, and it basically enables us to communicate basically with all the HTTP communication. Okay, so for that purpose it is used. And we are going to create a folder which is inside the shared folder, and this will be to store all the services. And in this one I'm going to generate some services. So I'm going to open integrated terminal, and here we have to write ng generate service and auth service, press enter. So it will create a file over there. You can see file has been created, and we don't need a auth service spec file, so you can also delete it whenever you want. So ng generate service notification service, press enter, and then we have to generate ng generate service and error handler service. And now we have to go to the auth services, get inside this one, and in this one basically we have to write here like private API URL, and this environment we need to import from the one like prod. You can go with this, you need to import this one for now. Okay, so environment dot API URL, and then we have to add a path which is like all the path will go to the auth services, auth controller, right? So we have to just pass auth over here, and inside the constructor we need to import HTTP so that we can call the APIs HTTP here, and HTTP client, this need to be import over here. And inside first method which we are going to write it, so basically remember on the sign up page we have like password and confirm password, right? So I want to put that validation logic inside this auth services so that it can be commonly used at multiple places, because after login admin can also create an account there, also we can use it, reset password, or at like change the password, or at sign up page we need those validation checks, right? So that's why I'm adding it over here. And in services basically you can also put the common method, or that can be used on multiple components, so that's why we are putting it over here. So password match validator, And in this one, basically, the field we need to pass, so password, control, name, and it should be of type string. And then the return type will be validator fn, this one. And right now it will throw error because we are not returning anything till now. So return, and here we have to confirm control, abstract control, this one. And then we have to validation errors, and then we are going to check null, also we're going to return. So let's say if we don't have error, right, in that case we are going to just return the null, and if any error occur, or if that password or confirmed password does not match, so we will return password mismatch error as set as true. So for that we are going to write the code. For now, first checking that okay, the form controller is initialized or not, so that's why parent uh, return null. And then we have const password, and then confirm this one dot parent dot get, and then we have to password this variable. And then we are going to try to fetch the values from it, so question mark dot value. And then we have to get the confirm, okay, not this one, confirm password. So confirm control dot value, and then we are going to return password is equals to confirm password. Then we are going to return the null, or we are going to return the error, which is password mismatch error. So password mismatch is true. So this is gonna error we are going to return. Just save this. After that we have to call the API. So sign up API we are going to call. So here we are going to expect the sign up data of type any, and in this one basically return this dot http dot, and here we have to put whatever the method like get, post, put, patch, anything. So this is post type of method, so I'm just making it as post, and this dot API URL plus, and then we have to pass that path like sign up, right? And then we have to pass the body, so sign up data. So in this way, basically, whenever we call this method from the component, and after that we can call this particular path. So the path will be like if you go to the environment, right? So this is the path. After that, this will be added, and then it will be, this one will be added. So in this way, the path, complete path will be created. Now it's time to write the verify email. So token string, and in this one return this dot http dot get, and this dot API URL plus verify email question mark token equals, and then we have to pass the token, so plus token. So in this way basically we are going to first from the email we get the token, and the token will be passed, and this particular API, and this is a get API. So in this way verify email will be checked. Okay, so now we have to move to the different service which is notification service. So let's move to over here. Now here we have to go to the constructor and create the constructor, and then we are going to write here private snack bar. So this is a part of Angular material, so you can explore it about it. So snack bar, this one. And this is basically like we want to show the messages, right? Whenever, let's say, if we get like user created, or video uploaded successfully, or something went wrong to the backend APIs. In that case, we want to notify to the user. For that, this particular services will be used. So inside this one, I will be going to create two methods, which is success as well as one more method which is error. So here message of type string and duration, and it should be of a number type, and I make it as 4000 which is his seconds, and this dot snack bar and dot open, and then we have to pass the message, and then we have to pass the different like duration. First we are for how long it will show, so duration is by default, and then we have different horizontal as well as vertical positions are there. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let me search for angular material, and then we have components, and in this one basically you can see the snack bar over here. Here you can see, right? So you can see here, let's go to the examples, and here you can see, right? So we have different configurations positions are there. Let's say I want to make it at center, click on it, showing it over here. Let's say changes to top, it will show over here. Let's try it out. You can see. Now let's change to the end, so it will change the position, it will show it. So in this way basically we pass the different configurations. So for that basically we have to passing it over here. So here I will pass the horizontal horizontal position. Okay, it should be horizontal position. Okay, let's check it out why it's throwing the errors. Let me open. Okay, so we have message action. Okay, action we have to pass first, then we can pass this configuration. So here after message put a comma, and then we have to just write close. Okay, and then get back over here. So horizontal position now we can see here. Then here we have to put the center, and then here vertical position, and then make it as top. So it will show at the top this particular position. You can see my cursor, and as per your preferences you can change the position where you want to show this particular message. And the panel class, like you want to apply some CSS, you can also do that. So I already have a notification success. So I'm going to use this one which I've already created it. So just save this one. And after that we are going to copy this exact one and paste it over here with the different name. So at this time it will be error, and I want to increase the duration at least 1 second so that user get chance to read the error message. So I make it as 500, and this close will be same duration, center, top, this all things. Other than this one here we have to just change this to error. That's it. Other things will remain same. After that we have notification services code is completed. Now we have to move to the error handle service. So basically whenever any API calls, right, after that the API might throw error, right? To handle that or show a proper message to it, we are creating this service. This will be used at most of the component. So private and notification, and this one notification service, this one, and handle will be a method inside this one, and it will be the actual error we get it, or a fallback error. Let's say we did not have the message which we are looking for that need to be shown. So in that case the default message we can show it from here. So that's why we have this default or fallback message. So here we have to create a const error message, and error dot error question mark dot error or fallback message, and this dot notification services dot error, and then we have to pass the error message, this one. And we, if you want to console log, then you can also do that, console dot error, and just write API error, or you can also ignore this. It's not required, but yeah, good to have. So yeah, after this okay, it's throwing error. Okay, just put a comma over here and it will be fixed, and save this. After that let's go to the sign up we have, right? So let's go to the first thing is you're gonna copy paste this CSS code of sign up. So I'm just I've already provided you in the description, just check it out. And after that we have to go to the TS file of it. So in this one, let's go to the TS file, and over here we have to write the code. So first, remember on the password field, right side we have a button to hide and show the password. So for that we need a few variables. So hide password, and which is set to true, and then we have hide confirm password is true. So these two variables we need, and then sign up form and a form group. This one is needed. And we also want to show the loader. So loader by default it's set to be false, and then we are going to create the constructor. And in this one, first form builder we need, so private fb form builder, and then private auth service, and then auth service, this one private, and router we need to route to the different pages. And also we need activated route to get the values from it, from path. So also I'm to import route over here and activated route. And then I also need notification services. So notification, and notification service, this one, and private error handler service. So over here error handle service, this one we need to import. And inside this curly bracket we have to just write the code related to the sign up form. So this dot fp dot for group, and after that parentheses, and then curly bracket, you can see here. And over here we have to just write full name, and then first this value will be, and then validation will be there. So validators dot required, and then validators dot min length. Basically we want at least the user name should be at least of 2 characters, right? So that's why it's set as 2. And then email address, and same way validators required will be there, required, and validators dot and email validation. So basically right now I'm giving just like an email address over here, but instead of that there's also option of pattern and all those things. So you can pass your on pattern regex so that it can validate as per your requirement. You can also do that, but I'm just going with the email for now. Password, and then validators dot required, and validators dot min length, I'm going to set it at 6 characters for now. Here also you can use the regex so that it can validate, okay, let's say capital letters required, a special character required, numbers are required. So all those validation you can put it over here using just a pattern. Okay, and then confirm password, we have confirm password, and in this one we are going to pass similar way validators dot required, and this time we have auth services, and in auth services we have a password match validator, this one which we have created, right? And in this one basically we have to pass the field name on which we want to do the match. So just pass the password. So this one we need to pass it over here. Okay, it should be password. And yeah, I think this form is created, and after that we have also need to implement here over here on init. So implement, okay, let me decrease the size of this one so that we can, okay, so here we have to write implements on init, this one, and then it will throw error, so not need to worry about it. Here you have to just write ng on it, and it will be automatically error will be gone. And now it's time to basically get the email address, and before that here one more logic will be there. So basically whenever user move to the sign up page, right? In that case, we are going to check, okay, if the user have the token in the local storage, then I will move that to the home page of the application. Like after login, whatever see, right, will route to that particular page. So that will be a to do because we don't have the token or in logic related to it. So I'm just putting here as a to do. So later point of time, we are going to fix this. And right now we are going to write the code to fetch the email address. So let's say test@email.com. I'm going to click on get started. So we route to this particular page. So now I want to fetch this email address. So here I'm going to write the code for it. So const email this dot route dot, make sure you write this one route, not router. Route should be there, and then dot snapshot dot query params, this one, and then we have to just write email, and after that if email is exist, in that case only this dot sign up form dot patch value, and in this one I'm just going to write email and put semicolon end. If you want to format it, just do like this, format it. Now it looks good. Now let's try to print that value in the console so that we can validate it, okay, that we have those values or not, right? So here I'm just going to write email. So I'm going to network tab of it and let's validate that. In the console, it should print that value. You can see I'm able to see the email address. It means we are able to fetch the email address. Now it's time to write a method, so that will be useful whenever like we click on submit button. So it will call a backend API and it will return the response or show the response to the UI. So this dot loading, it's set to true. So whenever someone click on submit button, so loader will be start showing up. So for that's why we have set as true. Then const form data. So I want to get the data. So this dot sign up form dot value, this one. Then we have const data and email and form data dot email dot trim. Okay, so I'm doing trim because might be there's a chance that start or end of the email address there will be a space, right? So that I just want to, and I also want to make it as lowercase so that it always send is in one format, because our email address are not case sensitive. So that's why I'm just making it as small so that it can be stored in the database also, or we can validate it later. Password and format data dot password, and then we have full name and then format data dot full name. Here the sequence does not matter, so that's why email, password, whatever we write, right? So it will not gonna cause any trouble. Okay, so this dot auth services, and then we have to sign up, and here we have to pass the data whatever we have created it over above. In this one here we are passing it, right? So in this one it will go to this services, it will get over here and it will put over here, and then it will send to the backend. Okay, so once we hit that method, then we have to subscribe and wait till we did not get the response. So here we have to just make like this, and it should be like next, and then we have to wait for response of type any, and then this one, and this dot loading is set to false. Like we get the response, right? So after you can see this, we are inside this one. So when we get the response, we want to stop the loader which we have started it, right? And then I want to notify that user notification that okay, success response, and here response dot message over here, and then I want to user to route to the, so here use router dot navigate, and in this case we want to slash login. In this case I want to route to the login page after successful response. If any error occur, in that case, this dot loading is set to false. This dot error handler which we have created, handle we are going to pass, and the error whatever we get, and with one message, okay, registration failed, please try again. So if error is not proper and with the descriptions and everything we are expecting, so it will show this message. Otherwise, whatever the error is in this one, it will shows up. And also we want to stop the loader. So because in the false condition also it's need to show, right, that it is completed. Now user can retry or try with the some other information. So that's why it shows like this. Okay. Now it's time to write the code related to HTML, most important part of this page, sign up, and div class, and this is will be sign up page, right? And I think in this few lines of the code we can also copy it from the landing page. So no, okay, so we can just copy this part of the code, this one, and let's go back over here and then just paste it over here. And at this place we have to just write div class bg and background, just format this. And if I save and go to the UI, you can see it's nice looking pulse screen is visible now. Let's get back over here. Now it's time to design our form, right? So I'm going to use mat card class and sign up card here, and I want appearance to be outlined. So these are basically different way of design of the card. So that was provided by the Angular material. So again, you can go to the Angular material, explore about what mat card is and how it works, how it's helpful. Those things you can explore it. Okay, sign up. And after that, I want to show a small message. Okay, so P class, and here, and in this one, create an account to start watching. Right, so if I go over here, I can see, right, this is what we have written. So now expected things are visible in the UI as per we write the code. So now it's time to create a form, and form group, and the form group is name is sign up form. And whenever someone uses submits or click on submit, so ng submit, and in this case submit method need to be called, so submit, and form class form, here we have to just write, and mat form field, and appearance it should be outline, class field, mat label, full name, and in this one input mat input, and form control name should be full name, and in this one basically we have to put mat error, and okay, so before mat error I also want to show a icon, right? So I just change it over here, mat icon, mat prefix person, I want to show as a person icon. After that, mat error basically Here we have to just write n star ng if, let's say, if any field or like required field, right, someone's click on that field and move to other field, in that case we have to show error like full name is required. So for that one we are writing this code. So sign up form dot get, and it should get full name, and we are going to check, okay, this has error or not. So hash error and required, and full name is required. And in the same way we have to just copy and paste it over here, and here we have to just change this to min length, and name must be at least two characters. And let's go to the UI. Let's see we have this form field or not. You can see here, right, if I move out it should show the error. You can see full name is required. Let's say I write only T, name must be at least 2 character. If I write one more character, you can see the error is gone. So in this way basically it is handled that this particular error, and form is working as is expected. Okay, so now it's time to write the another one. So let's copy paste this one and paste it over here. Let's format this first, and then the first thing is we have to change this one as a email. So just change it to email. Next we have to change this to email over here also, and then also here also in the person we have to change this to email, and this full name also need to be changed, this one also, and also here we have to put at email. And the message here we have to show as a different message, like please enter a valid email, this one, right? So I think this form field is also ready. You can see automatically started showing up this particular email address because it's fetching and it's putting in the patch. So I'm just going to write, I want to remove it, I can add it. Okay, you can see please enter a valid email address. If I remove this and I move to over here, okay, it's showing full name. Okay, we did not fix the text. So over here we have to change this to email, right? So email. Now let's get back over here. See, email is required. Now if I refresh this page again, it will show this. Remove it, move to others, you can see email is required. If I write this one, please enter a valid email address. So validation is working fine for this one field also too. Now we have to write the code related to the password, right? So just copy this part of the code and paste it over here. Just close this, format once again, and just change this email to password. And then we have an input field. So input mat input, and then we have to type. So here in the type field we have to pass hide password, and then password, and then password, and in this one we have to pass text, and after that form control name of type password. Okay, now after that we have to show a icon. So mat icon, and mat prefix lock icon we want to show. And then basically we have a button, right? So the button I want to show or hide that, right? So that for that we have to write the logic button mat icon button, and mat suffix type, and it should be a button type, and Then we have to on click, basically we have to change the value, right? So hide password, hide password. It changed. So tab index -1. And inside this one, mat icon, and in this one, hide password question mark, and visibility underscore off, and then we have to pass visibility. So just copy this one, uh, paste it over here, just remove off and put like this and close this parent one curly bracket. And after that the button will be ready. Now we have to put the validation. So I'm just copy pasting this full name validations from here, because that is similar validation which is required over here. And outside this button field I'm just going to paste it over here, format this again. And first thing is we have to change this to the password, right? So the form controller name, always copy it from here. So paste it over here too. And here we have to just change the name also. So the password, here we have to write password is required, name. Password must be at least 6 characters. Here we can write like this, 6 characters. Now let's save this and let's verify that okay, this is working or not. Password is required. Let's write here 1 2 3. You can see I'm getting error. After writing 6, you can see we can hide, we can show. Okay, it means the password field validations and everything is working as expected. Now it's time to write the code related to the confirm password. So I'm just copy paste this one and pasting over here. Let's format this again. And first we'll go one by one. So first this is confirm password, right? And over here hide, here we have to change. Here we have to write hide confirm password, right? And here we also need to add confirm, and P should be capital. Sorry, P should be capital. It should match with this form field, right? So that's why I have to make it as like this. Okay, password. Then the lock should be changed with lock underscore outline. And then hide password. This need to be changed with this one. So hide this one, and this one is also changed with this hide confirm password. And this one basically for this we have to confirm password. This is the validation, and we don't need this particular validation. So for now just remove this part of the error, not this one complete. So just remove this message for now and just write here a message, password do not match. Okay, and then okay, confirm password, just copy it over here, and hash error, and here we have to just write password mismatch. It should be same as we have written in the auth services, that should be matched, right? And then we have to copy this line of the code which is required, and whenever it is required field is valid, then only we have to call this and just make it as here not. So whenever the field is touched, this particular field confirm password field is touched, and then password does not match, then it will throw this error. So let's validate this if it works. Okay, there's some error, hide confirm password. Okay, this is just a character mistake, you can see, right? The error is self-explaining itself, like what we have to fix. Okay, so hide confirm password. This one just replace with the correct character, and let's go back over here. You can see, right? I'm just writing 1 2 3 4 5 6. You can see here. I'm going to click on it. You can see password. Okay, password is required. Okay, here we just need to change this to confirm password. So let's fix that first. So here we have to just change it to please okay, or you can just write here confirm password. Word is required. And here you can see confirm password is required. I'm going to write here 1 password do not match 3 4 5 6. You can see suddenly that error is gone because validation is not throwing an error. So it means it's working as expected. Now this is the inside the form we are add form field, and here we have to add a button mat flat button and class sign in UPBTN of type submit, and I also want to disable whenever it is loading as well as loading and or in case if form is not valid. So I am not going to close here and not sign up form dot valid. So the button will be disabled whenever this loading is true or if sign up form is not valid. Okay, and then we have to just close this, and over here we are going to text change on the basis of loading is true or false. If loading is true, in that case I'm just showing a message creating account dot dot dot, or if not, then sign up, this message I want to show you to the user. And after that we need to give options to users to go back to the login page. So I'm just going to add here div class sign in and span already have an account, and here we have to put a router link. So just save this and let's go to the uh, app routing module. So do we have a no, we don't have any login page. Let's do one thing. Let's generate a component. So just open a new terminal, ng generate a component, and just write here login, press enter, and it will create a component over here somewhere around this. You can see here the login component is created. Now I will go to the app routing module. I'm just going to remove this. This is a to-do task, but I will just fix it now. And path slash, okay, it should be login, and the component should be login, this one. So the path right now exists. So I want to route to this particular page whenever user click on that button. So here I'm going to write a or create a link. So a router link, and it should be slash login and class link, and it should be sign in now. Save this. Now let's get back over here. You can see, right, if I click on this, you can see we route to the login page, and otherwise we are showing it over here. Let's try to create an account. So I'm just going to write here test user, and here I'm just going to give a dummy email address which is related to Melinator. I'm going to paste it over here. I'm going to enter a password and 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let me open a inspect mode also so that you can see that okay, what's the API payload to the backend service. Let's click on sign up. So you can see it's pending right now, and we don't have any message, so we have to wait for a few seconds, and you can see suddenly we get a message, and we're also route to the login page, right? So let's click on this one. You can see we get a message. Okay, so registration successful, please check your email to verify the account. Now I go to the let's say Gmail address, and here you can see, right, I can see the URL welcome to the Netflix phone and all those things, and then we have a link to verify email address. So now my sign up part is completed related to it. Now we're going to write the code to verify email. So let us start with that. So now we have to get back over here again, then we have to write here ng generate component and verify email, and here we have to just press enter. So this basically going to create a new component again, and you can see we have, and I have already provided you the CSS related to this, so I just copy paste that part, so just paste it over here. Then we have to go to the TS file of this verify email address, and then we have loading true, and success false, and then message we want to show to the user, and constructor, and private route, and activated, as we want to fetch some like the token right from the URL, so that's why I'm using it that way. So auth service, and auth service, okay, auth service, this one. And after that, outside of this constructor, okay, let's implement the an on in it, and here ng on in it. So this method basically whenever this component loads, right, so it automatically call this methods. So basically this is part of Angular life cycle. You can explore more about it, like destroy is there, on it there, on change is there, so lots of things are there. You can explore it more about it. So basically I want to get the token. So token, so I'm talking about not actual token which is we get it. So this is related to verify minute. This is the token which we are talking about. Okay, so the token, and this dot route dot snapshot dot query, and this one also you can go, and dot get, sorry, get, not this one, okay, go with this dot get, and from here get the token. And if token does not exist, it means that he's trying to do the dummy or wrong one, right? So in that case you can throw the error. So this dot loading false, and this dot success false, and I want to show a message. So this dot message invalid verification link no token provided. And after that we just want to return the user, so return the user. And if token exists, then only this auth services or backend API will be called. So here I'm just passing the token, and then we are going to subscribe, and next, and response any, and this one, this dot loading false, and this dot success true, and this dot message response dot message, whatever the message will get it, we have to just show this, or you can pass this message. So email verified successfully, you can now log in. So this is the message we can show it to the user. If any error occur, in that case the scenario will be, or message will be different. So let's write the code related to it. And this dot loading false, and this dot success is false, and this dot message basically error dot error comma dot error, and verification failed, the link may have expired or is invalid. So this is the message we want to show it. If any error occur, or whatever the error is inside this one, we're going to show it. Now it's time to go to the HTML part of this one, and here few line of the code will remain same, like first div class auth page. Now go to the sign up and scroll up over here, just copy paste this part of the code, get back to the verify email, paste it over here. Let's format this, and then we have to create a mat card and class auth card and appearance outline, and then div star ng if loading. If this loader is we have to show the loader, so loading container, and then we have to show a mat spinner, so mat spinner diameter 50, and close this mat spinner, and then we have to show here h2 in h2, like verifying email address or something, verifying your email, and basically calling the backend API to validate it. Till that you're going to show this particular div, and then two more divs is required over here. So one is to show the error, one is to show the success message. So this is n star ng if, and if not loading and success. In that case, this method will be shown. So success container, and inside this one mat icon and class success icon, and this one check underscore circle, and after that we have h1 email verified, and then p class message, and here you have to just show message, close this, and then we also need to show a button. So basically to go to the login page so that user can log in, so I'm just going to write here button mat flat button and class action btn, and then router link slash login, and we have to just write here go to login page. So this div is also completed. Now let's create one more div, and here we have to just write okay, first line will be almost same, so I'm just going to copy paste this one and close this. I just need to change over here error, and here make it as not success in both the conditions. Success is not there, loading is not doing, then this is the container we need to show. And in this one the icon will be similar to it, so I just copy this one, and over here I'm going to show the error outline, so error underscore outline, this icon I want to show it, and here the error message I want to show. Okay, these two lines will be also remain same, just copy paste over here, and instead of showing the message email verify, I want to show that okay, verification failed, so verification failed, and then we want to show the message, and the action button I want to create it, so action div actually I want to create it, so div class and actions. So let's say token expire, right? So in that case sometime might be the user. Let me show you what I'm trying to say. So this is this is one, right? So if let's say after 24 hours someone is try to validate it, right? So the user don't know like how to trigger a new mail. So I just want to say, okay, like from the login page you can generate a new token or you can trigger a mail again, right? So I also want to show the message, so I'm just writing the code for it. So the action and the button will be same exactly this one, so I'm just going to copy paste over here, format again, and inside this div basically inside action we are going to just put a message. So class resend info, and info, it should be not be like this, info, you can request a new verification email from the login page. Now save this. Now if you want to format, you can do it. Now here we have to just change this one mat icon to error icon, and let's validate once to the service, to the component, to the service layer. So we have this auth services verification email address, click on it, then we have okay. So here we just missed this slash, so just don't so make sure to add the over here and then just save this. And then we have to go to the UI, go to the malinator, and I'm just going to copy this one, copy link address, I'm going to paste it over here, and here I'm going to just change the token to test. I'm going to press enter. So you can see verification email failed, invalid or expired verification token. This is the error which we are getting it, right? Now I'm going to change it to with this one. I'm going to press enter. So you can see I'm getting a message, email verified, and everything looks good, right? So, and if I click on this one, go to the login, we route to the login page. If I try go back with the same token, so you can see now it's showing the error, because once the token is used we cannot re-verify, re-verify, right? And you can also see the message over here. So yeah, this is all about sign up as well as verify email part of this project. I hope you guys like this video, so please hit like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.